Great question to start today. Hi, Rev Lee. Thoughts that can change your life. What matters? Everyone's got something different. Nothing matters really unless you put your focus on it, unless you give it meaning. And the meaning you give something determines the experience you get from that. So really think about that. Everything that happens in this day, everything that happens, and there'll be thousands upon thousands upon thousands of things that happen, but only certain ones will you give importance by determining what and giving it meaning. And the meaning you give to whatever will determine the experience you have. When you wake up, if you have a partner and you look at your partner, what meaning do you give your partner? Do you give the meaning that, my God, this individual has chosen to partner with me and spend their whole life supporting me, growing me, letting me support and grow them? If you give your relationship, your partner, that meaning, what do you think is going to happen during the day? But if you give your partner or being in a relationship a meaning that relationships are difficult, my partner's controlling me, what do you think your experience is going to be? Not going to be a pleasant experience because you're giving it that meaning. The question we ask is, what are you giving meaning to? Where are you putting your energy? Because where you put your energy, you create. It's quite simple. Does anything matter? What do you think? If you were just the observer, you would just sit and watch and observe. That's your observer. But as the observer, you wouldn't be creative, would you? Because you're just observing. But we get out of that observer mode and we get into our duality mode and we create desires. And with those desires comes thoughts, ideas, actions, and feelings. And the desire that we have, we give meaning to it. When we give meaning to that desire, it becomes important. We see everything through that filter, everything through that lens. Not good, not bad. It's just life. You see, being the observer is what I would call the soul, that aspect of the infinite that just sees things as they are. Just sees things as they are. And we also have a body and a mind. And so what I understand for myself is, how do I balance my body desires, my mental desires, my emotional desires, and my ability to be the soul and observe life? That's a conscious balancing act where you're moving in to divinity and back into humanhood. And I don't want to say that we're here to get rid of humanhood. We're in this body, we're in this mind for a purpose of experiencing life. I love life. I love the experience of life. The biggest challenge for me was to understand that in life, not everything's going to be roses. There's also going to be thorns, but it's the thorns that make you appreciate the roses. And it's the roses that get you to overlook the thorns. You see, it's all a matter of perspective. How are you giving things meaning? Think about that in your own life right now. Where is it that you're struggling? And if you're struggling, what meaning have you given to the ideas that seem to be coming up, the situations that are coming up that are causing you the struggle? And what is the meaning you're giving it? Corey says, I believe you go into a relationship to give. You got half the answer, Corey. In my mind, you go into a relationship to give and receive. To give support, receive support. To be challenging, to be challenged. To share with, and to share completely. And to have fun with and enjoy individually and collectively. You see, relationships were never meant to be a one-sided thing. A lot of people think it's about receive, receive, receive. Then on the other extreme, people go give, give, give. But it's the balance. It's the balance of giving and receiving, because everything in life is circular. Your blood circulates. The oxygen circulates. The food circulates. Everything in your body is in circulation. So that's the same thing about relationships. It's like also, just think about your body and working out. When you work out, you stress the muscle, and then you allow the muscle to relax. You stress it, tear it down, you relax, you build it back up. You've got to have both. You've got to have both. And it's like you take in food, and then food nourishes you. Remember this, the quality of the food you put in your mouth determines how you use that food to create your body. Quality thoughts, quality feelings, quality food, quality water, quality relationships. What do I mean by quality? That's up to you to choose. It's your perception of what quality is that matters. It's your perception of it that matters. Perception is about what do you believe, and your beliefs create your experience. So if the experience you're having is not where you want to be, then it's a matter, change your belief. Change your belief, because the belief you have is determining your experience right now. If it's not the right experience, maybe you need a new belief. Or maybe you like the experience you're having and you don't want to change. That's a choice too. You see, there's no one judging you. Contrary to what most religions teach, that there is judgment, especially in the Abraham religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, they believe that there's punishment, there's judgment. We don't believe that in New Thought. We believe there's a natural consequence to what we choose to think, what we choose to say, do, feel. It's not a punishment. It's just a natural outpicturing. Your power comes from the aspect that you are part of the oneness. You are an individualization of the one. And when you understand that, nothing can deter you. Nothing can stop you, because there's nothing to stop you or determine you other than what you determine that matters. What matters is important to you because it's where you put your creative energy. Make sure it's about expanding. Make sure it's about more love. Make sure it juices you. With that, my beautiful ones, create a great day. And by the way, if you'd like to, join me for our Agape gatherings today, 1:30 Central Time, 7 p.m. Central Time. Either one you can join. The link is at agapespiritualcenter.com. Go to the calendar. Zoom link is there. Love to see you in person. Have a great day, everyone. Until tomorrow, it's you, baby. Make it a good one. Aloha.